All right, everyone. Welcome to this very unusual YouTube video. Um, yeah, it's a little bit different. It's not your normal gameplay type of thing. Today I just kind of want to talk about like what I've learned through the 6 months of streaming that I've done on Twitch. Because I get asked a lot like, hey, how do you start a stream? How do I become a streamer? Like how long you've been streaming and what tips can you give me? I've been asked that so many times in my chat. It's crazy. It really is. Now, like I said, I've only been streaming for 6 months. So like why should you listen to me? Why not listen to someone who's way bigger and has a lot more viewers and has been doing it for a lot longer? They've learned more. This I feel like would connect more to you because I've only been doing it for 6 months, so I'm still new to it. But it's something that I feel like you should need to hear when you're first starting out. Something that you're gonna learn, something that you can possibly learn from me that you can just already know. The first thing I want to say is, do not look at the viewer count. Even the big guys will say it. Because it will destroy your mood. I can't tell you how many times this has ruined my mood to just see like my viewers like up or like at the average point and then it just drops down because of whatever reason. Maybe people just left the stream, maybe they're busy. It just destroys your mood on the stream. When you see that happen, you're like, dang, people don't want to see this. I don't know what to do. You just lose all motivation for streaming that day. I've ended my stream probably like 3 or 4 times a few months ago because my viewers dropped. I was doing good, my viewers just dropped below where they usually even are at that point. Whenever you're streaming, you always need to think like you're streaming to 100 people, even though it makes no sense to, even though you don't. Just act like you do, because then you can provide the content that you need to for those even just those 3 people in your stream, 2 or 3 people that are watching it. They need content too. They can't just see your bad side because you're not going to grow that way. You have to provide the same content you'd provide at 100 viewers. Otherwise you're not going to grow. Those people don't want to see you just sitting there all monotone and just sitting there and just like, yay, I did good, yay. Like, no, you gotta provide the same content and hype, because no one wants to see you all down and stuff. That's not content. We only do it for the content. The viewer count will not satisfy you. You may be at like 2 or 3 viewers right now and you're like, man, I can't wait to get up to 20 to 30 viewers. That's how I was. You cannot expect a lot of growth from the start either. You're gonna be at 1 viewer for a few weeks, at least 1 viewer for a few weeks, unless you have some sort of other background like on YouTube or something like that. Everyone starts off like that. You just got to push through that. That's the most difficult part of streaming, is when you have no one in your stream. You're just streaming for yourself. You gotta just work through it. Everyone has done it. Everyone's done it at some point in their social media career. You cannot expect the same amount of growth that even I've had. I've seen more growth than I expected to ever have. That doesn't happen to everyone. You cannot expect the same amount of growth as someone else, because they might have gotten lucky. They might have gotten recommended to someone or recommended to multiple people just randomly, and then they grew because of that. You can't expect that same thing to happen to you. You can expect that some streams may flop. You may be at 10 viewers, maybe at 10 viewers. Then the next stream, you come back and you average 3 viewers. That's gonna happen. Now, here's another big point. Do not go to someone else's stream and promote your stream, because it's not gonna do anything for you. I promise you. As much as you're like, yes, I'm gonna promote, I'm gonna do this or that, because that's gonna help me grow. People are gonna see me. They're gonna want to check out my channel. It doesn't work like that. You're gonna have a bad reputation by doing that. People are gonna have a bad outlook on you because you went to someone else's stream and promoted yourself. First of all, it's a little bit disrespectful to do, because you're trying to take audience away from the person that got their viewers themselves. You're trying to take those viewers away, which it won't work anyways. You might get 1 or 2 followers, but they won't watch you. They will not watch you. I promise you, they will not watch you. Spend your money wisely. Any money you've earned from Twitch, or any money that you have in your savings, anything like that, spend it wisely. You don't need all these good gadgets. You don't need a stream deck. You don't need 3 monitors. This may not even work out for you. So you're spending all this money now. Like, yes, it's gonna help improve my stream, But this whole thing might not work out due to life reasons, or you just give up because you get demotivated. Do not spend all your money immediately. Think about it. Get whatever like the necessities are for streaming. Be creative. Don't be boring. Pretty obvious. Commentate on what you're doing. They want to know what you're thinking. That's why they're watching you. Most likely. All right, I'll put that in there. Most likely. Think of some ideas for stream. Don't just do games. Think of something else. I mainly do games, yes, but there's always that little bit of a stream where I go off and do something else. Like I have a wheel spin that I do that people can redeem with their channel points. That I can I go off when I do Be Right Back. I'll go and have a YouTube video play in the background so people can watch something while I'm gone, so that they don't just see a blank chair and some music playing in the background. They get to watch a YouTube video that's entertaining. Be outgoing. I personally am not very outgoing as a person, but on stream I am, because in order to provide good content for the stream, you want to get those good reactions. People want to see you. I mean, you don't have to yell or scream, because sometimes that's annoying to people, especially people in your household or if you're in an apartment. They just talk and talk and talk. Think of points to talk about. Just think of random points to talk about, or just like give reactions when something happens in a game or in chat. Be friendly to your viewers. You want to make them friends. You want to make them feel connected to you. You want to make them come back somehow. In order for them to make them come back, you want to act like you want to be the friend. You want to be their friend. You want to ask how they are. You want to check in with them, because that makes them feel more connected. The more connection they have to you, the more they're gonna want to come back to your stream. Talk to your chat. Don't ignore your chat. They're there. It's a live stream. They want to speak to you. They want to get to know you. You have to speak to them. Otherwise, they're not gonna know what to do. They're just be sitting there, just again watching your stream. Sometimes they want to interact with you. They want to get your reactions off of something. They want to just know how you are. They want to get to know you as well sometimes. So make sure you're reading off chat as best as you can. Get good audio. Audio is better than video. Because no one wants to hear a staticky mic. That's just annoying. They can last without like a 15 FPS webcam. Because the audio makes it better for them to hear you, and it gets more annoying if you have a terrible mic. So make sure you focus on audio. Get it sounding good, at least good. Doesn't have to be great. Just listenable. That's even a word. I don't know if it is. It probably is. Get a face cam. If you can, get a face cam. It doesn't have to be a good one. Mine's a pretty basic one. Try and get some stuff in the background. Like me, I have medals and a bed and some lights. It's a good thing to have, because people can see your immediate reactions. They can see how you're acting in certain situations. It's just it just adds a whole new step to your content and your live stream. Make goals. My goal was to get to 1,000 followers by the end of the year. I'm currently at 4.48, something like that, 1,000 followers, which is mind-blowing to me. I didn't expect this to happen at all. Just make a goal, work towards it. If your goal is to get to $1 million, that's a terrible goal. Don't ever set that as your goal. You cannot think of it as, I'm gonna do this for $1 million. I'm gonna do this because this is gonna get me rich. It's just not gonna work like that. It will not work if you have that type of mindset going into streaming. You want to get into streaming because you want to entertain people, because you want to provide content. There are people in chat aren't there for the good of actually watching your stream. They're there to mess with you, to get reactions out of you, and for them to get attention, because they don't get attention anywhere else in their life. Those people are just come in there, try and just mess with you, try and just harass you in general. Just tell those people, like, yo, that ain't cool. They don't listen. Ban them. Simple. They have no other business being there. They have no business being there then. If they're just going to be like that, why have them in your chat? Just ban them. I hope you guys did enjoy this. If you guys want to learn more about this, a lot of the facts that I got that actually helped me, that I've actually seen, have come from Harris Heller. He's a good YouTuber. It's Alpha Gaming is what he does, but overall, Harris Heller is the person that kind of does this stuff. He's a very good person to go watch if you're starting out streaming as well. I just want to make this video as something, as like a little thing that I've learned after 6 months of streaming. I'm probably gonna do one once I do like a year's worth of streaming. I'll probably do another video then. But for now, I hope you guys did enjoy this. Please like and subscribe, because that helps me out, and I hope you guys watch this video all the way through. Because if you did, I would greatly appreciate you, and I will personally hand deliver you a cookie. Yeah, because who doesn't like cookies?